Good afternoon and welcome back to the tea room. This is Roderick and I'm happy to present to you guys Twinings Irish breakfast. This time with caffeine. I managed to find it. They just happened to be sold out the day I went. So we'll do this one and then I'll try to follow this up later in the week, hopefully if I can find the time, with the side-by-side comparison between this and the English breakfast and then this and the decaf version. Without any further ado, because it is chilly these days, I will get right on to temping the water. Right in our median temperature, I'm looking at 131 and 55 degrees centigrade. Or Celsius, whatever you prefer for your European measurements. I do like for food items Fahrenheit as a measurement because it's a little smaller altogether. For example, 0 to 100 is freezing to boiling for Celsius, as to where 32 is freezing Fahrenheit and 212 would be boiling. So you got a much more refined unit of measurements for smaller groupings. And we are all set with the timer there. Let's give this guy a little jostle. Just get that tea mixed around. Now, as I know, my camera is not as good at focusing as the old one was. So this is a 4-leaf strength, bright coppery red for color. And let's see. Now they defined it as, and I'd say it's more like a tarnished copper than a true copper. I would say they say thick, malty, full-bodied flavor, and they recommend a steep time of 4 minutes. Now, Twinings tends to recommend their teas to be steeped in boiling water. Again, as I was discussing before, fast forwarding the time lapse there, that would be a little warmer than what we're doing. Again, I do this for consistency's sake and ease of consumption. It still does leave you with a delicious product that you can enjoy a little faster. And I want to clarify that some people, they barely steep the tea at all, and that's how they like it. So you're gonna have to figure out how you personally enjoy the tea. All right, and as you can see, that's more of a copper color in the individual cup here. All right. I would say that has a nice strong smell, but I don't know. I don't know if it smells like anything I would consider malt. But we'll take a look. And of course, there is a somewhat, excuse me, went down the wrong pipe a little. There is a somewhat, I would say, roasted taste to it. It has similar to the kukicha's twig tea, or even the flavor you get out of the oolong teas, where it's some of the tea leaves have been roasted. Let's see if there's any mention of that, or maybe it's in my head. Alright. It just says ingredients, black tea, so maybe it is roasted ever so slightly to get there what they would define as a malty taste. It is quite delicious, and this is one of the teas I enjoy. I'm more familiar with the Barry tea, Irish breakfast, and that's an Irish brand, as to where these guys are out of England. They're both very good quality tea makers, and they've both been around for well over 100 years. These guys touting about 300 and I'd say 16 years. Yep, 316 years this year. All right, and thank you guys for watching. I'll try to do the follow-up, not on the usual tea room day. I'm probably going to be going back to some that I had set aside before this suggestion was made, but I will try to follow up on a different day with the side-by-side comparisons of different teas. And if you guys want to see other side-by-side comparisons, I urge you to let me know what you want to see. I'd be happy to oblige. And thank you again for watching. I hope, if you haven't already, please subscribe below and leave a like on the video so other people can find out about it and see what they think. Thank you so much again, and have a wonderful day.